everybody, thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel. I'm Delicia, and today I'm going to be lighting up this beautiful Daddy Mac that's become very popular. Those of you who are on social media, you see a lot of different posts from Cornelius and Anthony. They have a great line of cigars, a lot of different flavor profiles to choose from, as well as different strength levels. So this Daddy Mac falls about in the medium category to me anyways. It has about a medium to medium full on the strength, as well as a nice profile to it. So we're going to be getting into this a little bit more. Brief history on the actual name, behind it. Cornelius and Anthony is named after the oldest farmer who started growing tobacco for the Bailey family by the name of Cornelius Bailey. And again, he was the first Bailey family member to farm tobacco in Southern Virginia. This was back in the 1860s, so quite an extensive history, for the entire family. And of course, the Anthony is the middle name of the current owner and the man behind the company, Mr. Stephen Anthony Bailey. So again, nice combination. Love to see the family history and paying homage to all of those. In fact, all of the names of the cigars also have a family reference. Daddy Mac was actually the father of Stephen Anthony Bailey. His name was Mac Bailey, so hence the Daddy Mac name. So very cool. Just love to see that whole history tied in. It makes you like the cigars even more. Plus, the marketing behind it is really eye-catching. I love the 1800s type of family portraits, and just the way that it's really eye-catching if you happen to see any of the signage or their posters. Really, really neat. Love that. It really draws you in. So again, a beautiful cigar to stand behind that nice marketing as well. These cigars, this particular cigar is actually being made in Esteli, Nicaragua at the La Zona factory by Eric Espinosa. So great quality coming out of that factory, really good flavor. Every time I smoke this cigar, it's a definite hit. So again, gonna go ahead and light it up and talk to you a little bit about the actual blend itself. Gonna use a straight cut. I get a lot of questions on if I prefer V-cut or straight cut. I actually like them both. I have a tendency to lean more towards a straight cut for whatever reason. Don't really have any particulars as to why. I just happen to have more straight cut cutters on that. So kind of simple there. So very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and toast it up here. And this falls into that category of that very welcoming introduction. Right away you get a nice toasted, kind of a bread type of an essence to it, a little bit of cedar, really nice. There's also a background of some cocoa. It's kind of faint, but you really get that pronounced toasted bread. Really, really nice. I love when a cigar greets me that way. It makes me excited to keep smoking it. Beautiful amount of smoke output as well. Very aromatic. It's very welcoming, as I mentioned. I got so excited to start smoking this that I forgot to mention the blend to you guys. So the wrapper is Brazilian. It's over an Ecuadorian binder and the Nicaraguan filler. So a nice combination of flavors coming from different regions, giving their best characteristics forward. So just a great blend. I really enjoyed this cigar quite a bit. There's a little hint of anise even coming through already, which is great. So I'm going to continue smoking this down as always, and I'm going to check back in with you guys for the second third. So coming back in with the second third on the Daddy Mac by Cornelius and Anthony, really nice right now, great sweet spot. It's actually achieved like the perfect balance of that really nicely aged cedar that we look for, as well as a really creamy kind of a milk chocolatey effect. It's a really nice balance. It's like the perfect combination, which doesn't happen often, so I'm really intrigued by this one. As well as on the finish, you get just a hint of a mint. So it's a really a great combination of those three flavors predominantly. There's a trace of a kind of a black pepper, but it's really, really muted out. So it's not a strong pepper, which I'm actually a fan of that. I like when there's a good balance, which is, again, hard to achieve. So great blending on this one. Really nice profile, especially right here in this second third. It's just kind of like that sweet spot. So really enjoying the stick right now, and I'm going to continue to smoke it down and check back in with you one last time for the final third. So coming into the final third on the Daddy Mac by Cornelius and Anthony, flavors on this last little bit have changed a little bit. You really get a nice sweetness from the cedar, as well as a little bit of espresso bean that you're picking up. And the smoke itself has become a little bit more leathery. So it's been a nice transition. It started out creamy and it's gone into a nice leather profile. So just a really nice overall smoke. Very, what is the word? Transitional. There's a lot of transitions. I can't speak today. I'm so overwhelmed by the flavors on this stick. A lot of transitions, really, really nice. Definitely, again, that medium, almost medium full. It's kind of like right at that medium level on the strength itself, but the body, I would say, is fuller because you get a lot of different, as I mentioned, the transitions, lots of good flavors, pretty much different and changing every third. So really, really nice balance on this cigar. And again, great flavor, great price point. Definitely a stick that you want to stock up in your humidor. And hopefully you've had a chance to smoke it. I'd love to hear back from you. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Some people try things for the first time and love it from the start. After my first cigar, I loved it so much, it became my life. From the Partagas factory in Cuba to the Davidoff fields in the Dominican, I've been to cigar lounges and events in all four corners of North America and in between. I've even hiked to the top of a volcano and smoked a cigar in Nicaragua. Along the way, I've made some new friends. Now, all this cigar smoking has gotten some attention. Join me as I pursue my passion. Experience this exclusive world very few will ever see. My name is Delicia, and I'm the Cigar Vixen.